Well, hello, folks. Jason, the New Year's Revolution Garage, and we are enjoying my favorite Saturday activity: booze and college football, and an idiot dog barking in the background. Now, you might be saying, "Dude, what are you drinking? The Vista? What are these?" So, this is Aldi's brand seltzers, and I don't hate them. Beer, since I stopped drinking beer, hang on, let me let this dog out. Stephen Brown can relate to this when the animals are just scratching. Look at these fools. Look at these fools. These dogs just come running out in the garage now. They just like to be in the garage now. Yeah, all right. Miss, stay in the garage. Oh. I don't need you. I don't need you up here. I'm trying to make a video. I'm trying. Oh God. Yeah. Since I stopped when I stopped drinking beer last year with the throat issue, I kind of lost. I didn't lose the taste for it, but if I'm gonna sit around on a Saturday and have some cocktails, I'm gonna drink this stuff. These seltzers. I know they're girly. Right, I think that's the lame stereotype, is that they're ladies' drinks. They're drinks for the ladies. It's got the same alcohol content as beer. It's fine. Anyway, I'm sitting out in the garage. Kids are having a sleepover today as usual, and I just figured I would make a video. This probably won't be the only video that goes up today. We'll probably do an LJN Revisited. But I wanted to talk about the collection. The collection. Because I'm watching all these guys, all these 80s freaks on the YouTube. The Cassette Phase, the Collectors Entertainment Network, the Smash Ventura, the Stephen Brown, the Matt Watsons, the 80s Movies Den, that's right. And they all keep their collection going. They're all still collecting, and I love that. I love watching people who are still doing it and fresh in the collecting world and still have lots of passions and lots of fun stuff to go. I feel like I'm at the tail end of my collection. I should probably get these dogs. Hang on a second. They're going to be down by the road, I bet. Let me get these dogs. Where'd they go? Come on, doggies. Where'd you go? Hang on, I'll be back. Well, I had to go get the dogs. They were about 4 houses down. That's never good. All right, as I was saying, as I'm getting ready for the Auburn game, see, I'm a Notre Dame fan because I'm 7% Irish. So, you got to support the culture. Then they're off today, which sucks. So any team that's ranked higher than Notre Dame, I'm rooting against. And number 9... Missouri already lost, and so I'm going to root Auburn on and hope that they just stomp on Georgia so that Notre Dame has a chance to climb the rankings. Anyway, love college football because of the 12-team playoff system, and Auburn and Georgia are at 4 minutes to go before kickoff. Anyway, I'm watching all these guys, and they continue to collect. And I love it. I love watching. I love it when you have such a passion about something that you just buy everything. So Matt Watson just loves figures and just buys everything that everybody puts out. And 80s Movie Den is always adding movies to his collection. And Collectors Entertainment Network keeps going. And Stephen Brown is doing Nintendo games and Super Nintendo games. And Cassette Phase keeps getting stuff, viewer mail and stuff like that. So love it. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, what about me? I don't have any collections right now. And I don't. I know when I transitioned the room over, I was going to do nothing but wrestling stuff, but there's not, like, nothing is anything I want to spend money on because it doesn't do it for me, right? So we were doing the WWF magazines, but I'm not going to pay $10, $12, $15 for a magazine. So I'm looking for $5 magazines. I still need a bunch of those. I don't want to go after the Hasbros. I don't have enough passion for the Bone Crunchers, and there's a ton of those. Where do you stop with Bone Crunchers, right? Do I just get one of every character? It's just not there. And I'm like, well, what's there? Nothing right now is there for me as far as collecting. So there are a few items that I still want, and I know that I still want them because I frequently search for them on eBay. Not daily, so they're not in my daily obsession brain, but frequently I look for them. And they're items that typically go for a little bit of money, and I don't want to pay a lot of money for them. So the one thing, and I'm not even calling these grails, and if I died and never got them, I'd be okay, but I kind of want them. I want the muscle. So they're actually muscle items, believe it or not. Remember muscles. I have some loose muscles. I have the garbage can, and I have a 12 pack of muscles or something like that. And when I remodeled the room for the last time, they got highlighted a little bit, and I want them a little bit more. I don't need every muscle. Don't worry. But I do want a muscle ring, and I would like the muscle championship belt for kids because it was almost like a belt / carrying, not a carrying case, but you could attach muscle figures to it. I want the muscle belt. I want the muscle ring. And that is what I continue to look for on eBay. Both are beautiful loose and really nice in the box, but really expensive in the box. And I'm just I'm waiting for a reasonable price, honestly, and maybe I'm never gonna get it, but I would pay probably 40 or 50 bucks for a loose ring. I'd pay 30 to 40 bucks for a loose belt. And I know that on card or box, they go for well over, or they're listed at well over 100, 150, 200, sometimes $300. I wouldn't pay over 100 bucks for either one of them boxed. And I know that's like, when you're going with eBay world, that's not common. So I'm hoping maybe to grab them at a toy show. Maybe I don't really look for them on Facebook Marketplace, but get them. So those are probably the next two things that I've got my eyes on. Yes, I would still like to complete the WWF magazine 84 to 94. Yes, I would still like to do that. But again, at $5 a piece, I've been collecting 25 years or 20 years, right? 16 years very seriously since I've been in the house. All right, Auburn, Georgia is on. Auburn gets the ball first, and a little kickoff. Oh, little scuffle, a little headbutting going on. I've been doing this a long time. I'm an old man. I have reached the point where I'm not going to overpay for something, and I'm telling you that the value to me for WWF magazine is $5 a piece. What else do I want? I don't even know if there's any WWF items there's fun stuff out there. I was watching a pair of Rock and Wrestling cartoon slippers that is only one on eBay, and the guy just keeps listing it and relisting it for like $124 and just will not realize that nobody cares. And he doesn't even want me to buy from him. I think I might even be blocked from buying from him because I was like, dude, you have listed and relisted this for about 7 months. I will give you $40 for the slippers. He's like, I'd rather burn them than sell them for $40. I was like, all right. This is the kind of battle that I get into with YouTube or with eBay people. And that's about it. You know, there's not a lot out there that really gets me going. So what I think is with the addition of the garage here, I've got some room for some modern type of stuff. Some NECAs, some more Funko Pops. You know, the Toonie Terrors were awesome. Remember the NECA Toonie Terrors? There's been like 8 or 9 series of them. I only got a Friday the 13th one because I just didn't have the room for them. Now with the garage, I might be able to collect little things like that. Am I passionate about it? I kind of a little bit. When I go to FYE and I see these amazing adult collectibles, sorry, I'm still just watching the game. I see these adult collectibles, I'm like, these are awesome, but I don't have any room for them. Unfortunately, the garage gets a little dusty, a lot of dusty, and a lot of cobwebby, and so I don't know if stuff's going to look good out here, or if it's just going to get filthy. But I don't know. That's sort of where the collection is going. Fun 80s VHS tapes are always good. I have a Super Nintendo and a Sega right now, but I'm not overly eager to collect for those. It'll come back. Something will hit me hard and I'll go after it. But right now at 48 and a half years old, nothing is burning at me to collect. And I don't think I like that feeling. I don't think I like that. I have been collecting in one form or another, maybe my whole life, right? We collected as kids. We just didn't know we were collecting. I've been collecting forever, and so I don't want to stop. I mean, look at this. Look at where my collecting brain goes. Right? I get these G Fuels because it's a Pac-Man can and a Friday the 13th can. So I get those, and I just set them there. Is that collecting? Yeah, it's collecting. I've also sort of become hooked on energy drinks, and I'm desperate. So I get the Carol Ann Funko, and I just put it here on the TV thing, and it's like I want to collect. I just don't have it. Maybe when I start watching cartoons again, I might want that toy line. That's possible. I've never watched my Cops cartoon DVD. I've never watched my Brave Star cartoon set. I've never... awful. Georgia is going to destroy Auburn. Auburn just, first drive, they looked like garbage. So, I don't know. I got to collect again. I got to figure it out. But for now, the muscle ring... I forget what it's called. It's got like a battling belt. It's got a fun little name to it, but it's a muscle championship belt. Those are the two things that are on my want list, and we'll see where we go from there. But I will never not collect. I just don't. I think we're at a pause right now for collection. So, all right, that's all. I just want to hang out with you, talk a bit. It'll be the second of 2 videos today. We'll do an LJN Revisited today on Saturday, and that's it. See you next time. Good night now.